Welcome back. So today I am going to be showing you guys some of the things that just make sense while we camp and stuff. We're gonna jump right into it. So the very first thing that we have, if you're new or if you're just someone who wants a new tent, check out the UMP tent. It's on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description under this video for you. UMP tent. We've traveled with this since back in, like, I believe Louisiana. It's been with us for a good couple months, I'd say. We tried it out in Louisiana, Texas, Missouri. We've been traveling again. So all summer long we camped with it. It's a pretty nice, actually, like, roomy tent to get. So another couple things is I'm gonna go into like cooking stuff, coffee, bedding, and just miscellaneous stuff too that might help you with your trip as well. All right, so the first thing I have is the Pankay shower pump. So this thing is pretty neat. So of course, when you're camping, if it's a long time, if it's a short time, and you got out and you got dirty and stuff, and this shower pump is pretty cool, pretty easy to set up and stuff. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. The nice thing is it came with a nice bucket, and it's, you know, foldable, so it can get back into the bag nicely. So this is what the shower pump looks like right here. Zoom out. So you got the base of it. This is what goes into the water. You're gonna want to plug in this part down on the bottom, and then this is where you attach the shower head. Okay, I'm a little bit closer, but you take this and then you just screw it on. So I'll put a link for this if you are camping, wanting to shower. There's some settings, power button, everything that you need for showers. There's adjustable little screw thing here, and then also on the back as well. So this has been handy. I love this thing. The nice thing is there's no battery. You don't need to plug it into your inverter or your batteries or whatever you have for a energy source. You just charge it. It's got a little C charging port right on the bottom. So it's nice. You can literally put your shower tent wherever, and then boom, shower pump. So since we are talking about the bathroom shower deal, do suggest how to like warm up your water. Get a stainless pot. I'll put a link down for you guys if you don't have a pot. I got this. I think it's a 20 or 17, or it's a 16 quart pot that I got on Amazon. So good use to put water in there and warm up your shower water. Okay, so the next thing I have, if you know me and you watch my videos, I'm addicted to coffees. I have the Stanley French press. This thing's pretty neat. I love making coffee. We used to travel with glass French presses, which don't do that, because it's gonna break. You're gonna get glass everywhere. I'd rather do something plastic or metal. So what's nice about this, you take this is like the press, but you put your water in here. You can actually put this on the fire source that you have, whether it's like a propane little deal, or you can put it on the fire, whatever, which is nice. So you boil your water in here. After that's boiled, put your coffee grounds. You wait 4 minutes for that coffee to just kind of brew and do its thing. And you put this press down. You press it down, and then it's got a nice little lid to keep it nice and warm. So I really like this bad boy. It's got a line for your water fill. You're not overflowing and stuff. And good to know, because when you do press it, if you're above the water line, it's gonna just flow right out. So I like this thing. I'll also put a link down in the description for you if you want to try this out. All right, since we are in like the cooking deal, I guess I did the French press. I'm gonna talk about the pots and pans and what we use. We've got these neat little pots here. I'm gonna kind of sit and demonstrate. But most pots and pans, they have the handles. And for room's sake for us, we got the detachable handle, which is really nice. So we can just, you know, stack these up and we don't have to worry about the handle. We can just put it like right in, and it saves us a ton of space. So we've got the Evo-Far pots and pans. Comes with a lid, has space, you know, to put the handle there. For cooking, you can just pick it up like that. But it's got space for that handle, that part, the grippy part. Put it right in there. Nice. I can pick up the pan. I can pick up the medium pot here. This thing's really nice, and I really love it. What it comes with it, you got 2 sizes, plastic lids for it. So when you're done cooking and you have leftovers, you just put the lid on, put it in the cooler or in your fridge if you're using it at home. And then we've got the other lid size for the other pot there. Like I said, just put it on, put it in the cooler, and put it in your fridge. I really like this set. And then of course it does come with a little apron. You can use it, you can toss it, do whatever. I don't know what my husband did with his apron. Then it does come with dividers too, so you're not scratching up pots itself. So how I do it, I put the pan down, I put this down, I put the big pot down, put this in there, and then I put the smaller pot inside of itself. So it's super nice. I like the convenience of saving space while we're traveling. So this is pretty neat. Okay, so for the next thing, I'm inside my tent. I'm going to be talking about bedding and then a couple other things too while I'm in here. Instead of using quilt or your comforter, we actually got this Snowflake 3000 sleeping bag. What's really neat about this sleeping bag, it came with 2 pillows. It's a couple's queen size sleeping bag. So you zip it up on both sides. The really neat thing about this sleeping bag is that you can actually detach. So it's technically 2 sleeping bags that you can turn it into one big one. If you're, you know, camping with a buddy, you can just unzip it on both sides and on the bottom here. And then you would just, you know, zip the separate sleeping bags to each one. So if you're willing to share your sleeping bag with a partner, like your wife or your girlfriend, you can put it into one big sleeping bag, which is really neat. I absolutely love this thing. It keeps us nice and warm at night, especially on those cold nights if you're camping, you know, in the spring or near the fall. So I'll put a link down in the description again for this, and then we're gonna get into the other stuff too. All right, so for the old school people who camp and don't have entertainment with you other than just like outdoor games, this is a portable monitor. So I like to watch shows when it's rainy, it's just really crappy days out and we don't want to like leave the tent. Got this thing. This is super cool. Don't use any batteries or anything. What you do, you can set it up like this. If you have a Samsung, you put this cord. This is a little C to C HDMI cord, I guess. So you plug it into the side, you put your phone on there. It doesn't use any battery, just your phone juice. If you want to plug it in to your battery source that you have in your tent or camper or whatever, you would just plug in your normal C to C phone charger. I'll grab mine. I've got this green one. So you put this in on the bottom, and then what you do is obviously you put your phone on the C to C HDMI, plug your phone in, and it actually charges your phone while you're using it too, which is pretty neat. You can also attach like any mini HDMI cord. I've got a Nintendo Switch that I like to play. I'll plug this into the dock for the Switch, and then I'll play my games or watch Hulu on it. So this thing's pretty cool to use when it's, you know, a crappy day and you don't want to go outside. All right, for the last thing, I'm going to show you that just makes sense spring camping. When you are changing clothes and stuff, where are you going to put your dirty clothes? So we got this vacuum sealable bag here. I'm going to put a little link in the description for you for this too. This saves so much space. You put your dirty clothes in here and vac seal it and stuff. When you're taking it to do laundry, just saves space. I have another bag I use for our pillows, the fitted sheet, and our wool blanket that we put underneath the fitted sheet. I put all that stuff in one of these, vac seal it, it gets small, and it saves space. So this is just a couple things that just make sense that we do and utilize while we're camping and on the road. So if you guys wanna, you know, try some of this stuff out, definitely go check the links down in the description. Might be really happy with the purchases. If you're not, you can always return it. Super, super simple. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.